Charles Oliveira wants to headline UFC 317 against Islam Makhachev in June. Bronx hasn't been seen in the cage since a rematch with Michael Chandler in November. The bout ended a 2-year layoff for Iron, who famously sat out waiting for Conor McGregor. Sadly for Chandler, Charles Oliveira handed him another loss last year, this time by unanimous decision. The former champion previously defeated him at UFC 262 in May 2021, to win UFC lightweight gold for the first time. As of now, Charles Oliveira is just sitting on the sidelines. The Brazilian is waiting to see what happens with UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, who last scored a win over Renato Moicano in January. While former featherweight Ilia Topuria has called for the opportunity to face the Russian next, the bout is far from official. With nothing set at 155 pounds, Bronx wants to get the division moving. Taking to Instagram earlier this week, the former UFC champion called for a rematch with Islam Makhachev. The Brazilian added that the bout should take place during International Fight Week in late June, at UFC 317. The biggest week of the year for the UFC could very well feature a massive lightweight rematch at the top of the billing, if Charles Oliveira gets his wish. With all that he's accomplished, Bronx believes he's earned the bout. The UFC and MMA have a lot of guys who talk a big game. Charles Oliveira stated in the Instagram video posted earlier this week. I can talk because I've been here for almost 15 years. I'm the bonus king, submission master, the record breaker. That's me. I want to fight during International Fight Week, Islam Makhachev too. Dana White, Sean Shelby, Hunter Campbell, let's make this happen. He continued, I really want this fight. I'm chasing the belt, I want to be the champion again. I'm going to write this story one more time. UFC, let's make this happen. This is the fight everyone wants to see. I'm ready. Makhachev's been talking a lot about wanting this fight, so it'll definitely be a war. International Fight Week, is this the fight you want? This is the fight you'll get. Charles Oliveira famously met Islam Makhachev in the main event of UFC 280 in October 2022. That night in Abu Dhabi, the Russian scored a second-round submission victory to earn lightweight gold. Almost 3 years later, the two could finally run it back.